pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 132, Insights. I loose the world from all I thought it was. This lesson has taken on a deeper meaning for me than ever before. I have understood that a central idea of this course is that there is no world. But now the connection is much stronger in my mind that for me to know myself, I need to accept that there is no world. I cannot continue to believe anything in this world is real and know myself. To know myself as God created me, I cannot believe the world is real. That is why it is essential that I loose the world from all I thought it was. I need to step back and recognize illusion as illusion. The ego resists this with every trick imaginable because when I fully accept that there is no world, I fully accept that there is no ego, and I am not the ego. It is because of my identification with the ego thought system that it seems difficult to recognize the unreality of this world. No one is willing to give up what they believe is their identity. This world was made to make the ego identity seem real. Thankfully, I am not the ego. I am still as God created me. It is this that gives me hope and strength. It is this fact that assures me that I will return home to the hearth of my Creator, no matter how much I may wander in dreams. It is clear now that recognizing myself and seeing this world as real are mutually exclusive. I can experience one or the other, but never both. The first is reality. The second, the world, is unreality, only a dream. Only my belief in the dream, in the idea of separation, makes it seem real. But I would loose the world from all I thought it was. As I do this lesson, I look out of my window and see the beautiful, secluded lake in the middle of the forest. There are no other signs of civilization visible. I find it peaceful to look upon, yet I remind myself that this is not real. There is no world, though the trees and water appear real to my body's senses. Throughout the day, I practice reminding myself there is no world. What my body's eyes show me is not real, nor is the body. I continue to go through my day doing the things I am directed to do. As I remind myself there is no world, I find it brings me peace. I am less attached to specific outcomes. I am less prone to judge. The purpose given for my doing is more often for the purpose of healing my mind and sharing the healing, and less to maintain an image of any kind. While I may feel like I may be a long way from fully accepting the unreality of this world, its non-existence, I am aware that as I move in that direction, I walk with a lighter step and with more joy in my heart and more love to offer the world. This is my goal, and I will continue to practice. This lesson reminds me of the power of my beliefs. This lesson asks me to look at the source of every thought that I hold in my mind. I am to ask myself, what is the source of this thought? Does it come from the split mind or from my true self? As I learn to question every thought that I hold, I go through the process of letting go of belief in the world. Belief in the world comes from the ego mind. Its foundation lies in the belief in separation. If I want to remember my true self, I must loose the world from all I thought it was. I must go through the daily process of undoing or letting go of all the false ideas that come from the ego's split mind. The strength of God is in me. The strength of God will help me let go of all these false imaginings. God is my source. Vision is His gift. It is my willingness to open to Christ's vision that brings it into my awareness. Right now, what helps my willingness is to maintain my consistency in working with the Course day by day. The central thought the Course attempts to teach is, there is no world. As I continue being consistent and sticking to my daily study and practice, my willingness to open to the truth gradually expands more and more each day. The ego thoughts many times tell me that there are more important things to do, but as I stick with the reinforcing the thought system in the Course, I am more easily able to see through the ego's false ideas and lay them down. Not because they are bad, but because they are meaningless. As I continue to go to the Holy Spirit with every fear, with every problem or concern, I am finding that the Holy Spirit is always there, eager to return my mind to the truth that I am still as God created me. I am safe because there is no world. The love of God is all there is. The hand of Christ is all there is to hold. All is still safe in the mind of God. God's peace and joy and love are mine to receive and extend. pathwaysoflight.org